Hey everyone, it's Shayla with Modamob. I'm going to show you my eyebrow beatdown. Let's get started. So let's get started. Let's start with the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in Chocolate, along with her angled brush, and I believe it's number 12. Make sure to apply just a little amount of product onto the brush. You don't want too much because it'll appear too dark. So start on the center of your brow, so not too close to the nose, kind of in the center. Wherever you first place the brush, that's where you will get the most product. So I'm just working it all the way in. Draw a really thin line all the way to the inside of the brow, close to the nose. And I'm working it all the way to the outside. As you can see, I'm kind of drawing in my brows a little lower than the actual hair grows because I have a little bit of space here where I actually need to grow out my hair. So I'm just gonna make sure it looks even. And whatever mistakes you make, you can just kind of clean it up with concealer. So as you can see, it's just a nice straight line. You don't want the arch to go too high. You don't want to look crazy. Okay, so use the same angled brush. Don't add any more product and just brush through the hair, almost as if you were using the opposite end. So just kind of use the angled brush and brush through the direction that your hair normally grows. So you can see my hair grows up, so I'm just kind of using the angled brush as if it were almost like a mascara wand, brushing through the hair. So now when you get to the top of the brow, what I like to do is draw a line. Don't bring the line too far in because you'll have those angry brows. Nobody wants angry brows. So use the angled brush and draw a straight line the top of your brows. And when you get to the arch, you want to connect it down to the end of your brow. So it's almost like you're creating like a wide pyramid shape. And connect it. If you want a higher arch, you can always go higher, but I wouldn't recommend it. You want your brows to kind of go with the shape of your face. And again, we don't want crazy brows. We want flawless brows. So now I feel like my brows are a little dark, so I'm just gonna use the opposite end of the brush. And I'm just gonna kind of comb through my brows. This will actually get rid of a little bit of product, but it will create that flawless look. Looks pretty. And then on the top, you can kind of just make sure that that line is nice and crisp. So next, I'm gonna use the concealer, the Anastasia number 2 concealer. You can actually use number 2, number 3, as long as it's a little bit lighter than your skin tone. And we're gonna use her concealer brush. So first start by applying a little bit of product to your brush. Again, you don't wanna apply too much, you just want a really thin layer. And again, I'm starting in the center of my brow, right where the arch is. So use the flat brush and you're just kind of creating like a really thin line to clean up. I like my brows to kind of have that like sharp, very clean line. So that's why I'm using the concealer. You can also use an eyeshadow base. So basically you can use either an eyeshadow base or the concealer. And you can see I'm just cleaning up this line. I love this technique because if you mess up, you can just afterward use the concealer and just clean it up. Make sure that you blend the concealer all the way down. We always like a nice blended look. Some people will conceal the top, but that's completely up to you. Perfect. I love her concealer because it's nice and creamy. It just blends right in. And there it is. Okay, so that does it for this eyebrow. Let's move on to the next one. So that completes my eyebrow tutorial. Please check out my other videos on modamob.com. Thanks for watching.